Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then obviously welcome for stumbling across it. Today I'm going to be doing the annual totem readings for the month of October, and this month I'm just going to do it a little bit different because as you know I try and add some little alternatives to my readings. So for the animal spirit totem for October, guys, I purchased, going back 22 years ago now, a set of runes. It used to be a sort of book club thing that used to run years ago called Mind, Spirit and Body, and I used to purchase something once a month from there. So I've had these runes for 22 years, worked with them for quite a bit, going back sort of 10, 12 years ago, and then I just put them away. And I actually got them out the other day, and I thought, you know, I'm going to start using the runes again, because runes have been going since 100 AD, and they have got magical properties to them. They were sort of the Viking alphabet, but that sort of transpired going through the centuries. But what I will do is I will drop a link below, so you can sort of have a read about the history of runes. Yeah, so I am going to be working with those today. So I just wanted, as I said, just to do a little bit of a different kind of spin on it. So yeah, so we're going to be looking at the animal tarot for October, and with the additional of the runes. So guys, I'm going to be doing the animal totem read for October then, and the next sign I'm going to be reading for is Virgo. And Virgs, the decks I'm using are the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, and also the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reid. So I'll just put the names of those decks in the description box below. So without further ado then, Virgs, I'm just going to go straight into the shuffling here to see what animal spirit is tagging along with you as we go into the month of October. And that one's just jumped out of the pack for you, so I'll just have a look what that is going to be. And we've got the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Okay, so I'll just place that there for a second. I'm just going to open this reading up now and do a shuffle with these cards for you. So for the lovely Virgs then, why have we got the rabbit spirit tagging along into October for my lovely Virgos? And I'm going to have that one there. So then, Virgs, we have the rabbit spirit coming in with you in October, and we have the card of home. Okay, now I do feel that looking at this, Virgo, it's saying here you need to take some time out for you in October. I do feel that some of my Virgos have been really busy over the last couple of months, and it's now saying that you need to start to take time. I just feel this as a family unit here, because obviously you've got two smaller rabbits, and obviously the main focus here. So I just feel this is a message for Virgo going into October, that there's issues that need to be looked at around the home, the family, collective, where you obviously you know, need to focus on issues that may be around you, around your family, where maybe there's some members of your family who aren't well at the moment. So that means that you've got to spend time in, you know, making sure that they're okay, they're looked after, etc. So I do feel that on one side, but also I do feel some of my Virgos as well just need to take time out for themselves. As I said, I do feel that some of my Virgos have been on the go, you know, doing a lot of work, not having much time for relaxation. And it's just saying here, going into October, guys, this is the key focus here for them, for you. It's about things that are you need to address around the home. Okay, and it's also, I do feel, looking at this, because we've got a closed door here. Okay, got a closed door, and we've also got a clock. So I do feel there's something that you're waiting to hear on as well, Virgs. It's like the clock's ticking round. So in October, I do feel that some of my Virgos will get some news or information that they've been waiting for. And I also feel that there is some of my Virgos out there, because it's showing here, I always see here, this is a cross, okay? Now, I'm not going to go on the religious, I'm not going to go on the religious traits here, because obviously some people don't believe, do they, that, in religions, etc. So, but I just see that some of my Virgos are seeking guidance. I always look at this in the cards format as guidance. Feeling a little bit lost, don't feel that they're on the right path. And it's saying, with the clock, it's time to sit and address things. Time to work out where the next chapter is taking you. Because I do feel I'm picking up with some Virgs where it's a saying of when one door closes, another one opens. So I do feel there's an opportunity coming in here, and there's a doorway about to open. Now, whether that's on a new job aspect that you're waiting to hear from, to open up a new door for you to walk through, or whether this is a relationship issue as well, because I'm now getting downloaded to me that I may be picking up with some Virgs here who in the month of October have actually decided to file for a divorce, okay? And this is why the family collective here of the rabbits here, it's like to say that there's, it's not going to affect everybody this, but I just need to get this over, that there's some Virgos who are protecting their family and they're going through a split or a divorce, okay, where they want to keep, keep access to their children, that it's going through that kind of a process, and you will need guidance for that, and I just feel like the clock's ticking here. It could be that you're already in the process and the clock's ticking and it's not going to, come October, that's all going to be finalised, because it's all behind closed doors at the minute, because they're waiting on, you're waiting on the legality side of thing. So that's what I feel on one side here with some of my Virgs as well. So I'm just going to open this reading up a little bit more, guys, just to have a look what we've got for you. So what else have we got here for Virgo for October? So yeah, I'll have that one there. So yeah, the next card we've got out is One Ring Circus. So as I was saying, I do feel that this is about taking time out. I do feel some of my Virgos have been in some volatile situations, whether this has been to do with work stresses, family stresses. But for October, guys, it's just saying you need to take yourself out. You need to reflect, because here it's like the person's looking back in the past, okay? So there's issues here as well that you need to address or tie up. There's like something, some issues that from your past that are resurfacing, because being risen up here, it's like there's some issues being resurfaced. So not to totally lose you all, guys, this is what I'm going to recap here. So the main card coming in is the Rabbit Spirit. And as I said, it's a message for some of my Virgs where literally you've got to take some time out because you've been working, burning the candle at both ends, and it's time to take some family time out. It may be that also there's family members who haven't been well, where you need to make sure that they are having the right treatment, they're having the right care at home. I get that kind of vibe, okay? Then I've got this other information, where I feel that there's some of my Virgos who are actually going through October waiting to hear of legalities to do with a divorce or a separation, where it's to do with access to children, making sure, that it goes through the courts about getting, the right things put in place so that you can still see your children if you are splitting up. I get that kind of a vibe, and the clock's ticking there, and I do feel that you know, that you have had to have, you know, if you're just embarking on this going into October, guys, where you know that you're saying, yeah, this relationship's over, I'm going to file for divorce, and you're on that starting block on there, then obviously you have to seek the guidance and the appropriate legalities to take you through that process. But I do feel that some of my Virgs are already going through this, and you will be getting, you know, that will all be the absolutes, and everything will be coming through in the month of October. But then I've got this other message coming through about some of my Virgs here. There's something about something or some issue from the past is going to be resurfacing. So whether this is somebody coming in where you had like an ex-partner, or someone that you haven't seen for a long time, guys, but I just get this vibe coming through that there's going to be somebody or something resurfacing from your past, because I just feel like that they're looking there from the past. But then again, as I said from the start of the reading, the main collective of this is, the main messages for Virgs is to get some time out, because this is all turbulence here, okay? And it's like saying you need to rise above this, take stock and have time out, okay? And I do feel, as I said, it reflects a new cycle here, because we've got a new moon in this card, guys, okay? So whether that's the new moon, you know, with once the divorce is over, then, you know, you can move on, you know, you've got, it's all been done and dusted, and then you've moved on with your life, basically. That's what I'm picking up there. So I'm just going to give the animal spirit cards a shuffle again now, Sculpts, to see what we've got coming out at the end of October, to see how things fare as we go along the month. Let's just have a quick look at these. And we've got this one there. So we have the brown bear spirit, take time out. So again, but here, this is about power as well, okay? This is, the bear is a force of power in the animal spirit. So it's more or less reclaiming your power back, okay? So these people who are going through the divorces and separations, you know, then by the end of October, this, I do feel that, you know, this will all be done and dusted, and this is you going, you know, gaining your own power and truly focused, you know, of starting a new phase in your life, okay? But the overall message is take time out, okay? Take time out. It's also a spiritual card as well, the brown bear spirit is. But I just feel that there's something coming in, guys, from the past as well. You know, so the end of October, this could have manifested itself, that person or situation that is, you know, coming back. I do feel it's a person coming back that you haven't seen for a while. Could be an ex-partner that is coming back on the scene. But I just feel this overall message from my lovely Virgs is about taking time out, and because you've just been burning the candle at both ends, guys. You know, so going out at the end of the month, you know, I do feel you'll have recharged, gained your energy back, and you'll be there ready to take anything on, really. So that's what I'm feeling there. So now I'm going to just pull out the rune for you guys. Here, there's 24 runes in here. Obviously they've all got different meanings and symbols, and like I said, I will drop the link below so you can have a look at the traditional meanings of that. I'm just going to have a look to see what we've got for you guys. Okay, so we have here, this is the rune called Wunjo, if I pronounce it right, and it symbolises joy, and it also symbolises harmony, and so it's about getting balance back, okay? And it's going to be a joyous occasion as well. So obviously for my Virgos who are going through the separations and divorces, and you get your absolutes come through in October, then you are going to go out and celebrate. You know, you are going to be happy that all that's been, you know, sorted and tied up. And then the joy element, I do feel this is circling around somebody coming in from the past, okay? Whether this is an ex-partner, somebody that you haven't seen for a while, an old friend, you know, then that's going to bring joy, because, you know, that's like a connection there, you know, to bring joy and happiness. So yeah, guys, that's a really like, you know, quite positive reading there for you. These aren't as long as my normal monthly reads, but I do like to do the animal spirit reads, because I just think they add like a little bit of an extra element, and having the rune I've thrown in on this occasion. Like I say, I've had these now for 22 years, and I've sort of put them away, and I only found them out the other day, and I thought, you know, I'm going to bring these back in. So I will probably be working a little bit more with the runes, because you can do different spreads of past, present and future, which might be quite interesting to do on my next monthly reads. So my lovely Virgs, I hope you can take something from that, and I'll look forward to reading to you next time. Take care then, bye.